This was the biggest step of the whole Alpe Adria.
Kranjska Gora.
We had to go 3 hours uphill until we got to
Slovenia.
Well, I think we're actually going to be walking along the border. Wow, the saddle was nothing like what I envisioned.
This is the saddle. A little downhill, a little uphill,
It's a really little saddle.
a little downhill, a little uphill.
But here's the border. Right here, guys. So if you want to be between the two, you have to
Straddle the saddle.
straddle the saddle.
No,
It's okay. She can, and then you can.
be.
Okay, you guys are normal.
But guess what? We still had a lot more uphill to go.
This would be a very bad place to fall off the edge. Well, we're up on the ridge, walking past a teeming anthill. Holy cow. Tova's running away from the ants. Go in there.
I gotta make noise so the bears when they come. I like screaming.
The trail behind us is blanketed in fog. It's chasing us as we head south. Ahead of me, Tova and Sophia bickering.
No, you said that. So we're in Slovenia now. And on one side of us, there are lots of mountains, which is Slovenia. And on the other side, there's a lot of fog, which is Austria.
So I guess we're leaving the fog and entering. Yeah. Tova, scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling right now?
0.
And from 1 to 10, how many cookies would you want to eat right now? Where 10 is the most cookies you can have and 1 is the
10.
least. 10 cookies. Cloudy behind us.
Oh, that's a big mountain.
Big mountain peeking out of the clouds. Zadie is detecting mountains left and right. We haven't yet caught a glimpse of Schwarzkogel, which is up ahead of us somewhere. It's the highest point of our day, and we should be there in not too long.
Just look for something black.
We're barely beating the fog up to the high point of our hike today, but it looks like we just might manage it.
We were walking along the ridge, but we nearly fainted because the views were fantastical and magical. But I was starting to get tired because it was really long uphill. The fog was rolling in like it all came out of a cemetery. And we were scared.
That's okay. You won't fall there. Now I'm presenting. I'm presenting Schwarzkogel, the cross, with these little pillars right next to it with more crosses, and Zadie.
Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-da.
And you can see that Austria is covered in a mist, but as Jacob rotates, you'll see Slovenia is still nice and clear and green.
Although the mists really are rolling in.
And down there
It's a little
you can
worrying.
see our children signing the guest book of the mountain.
Zadie, how hard was the climb up here?
Really hurt.
Was it steep?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Nice.
If you want a bonus lolly, you have to have it now and then we keep on walking. Well, we just don't have a bonus lolly and we just like relax.
Well, the fog has set in. Our trail downhill is turning out to be actually more treacherous than uphill. Tova's fallen a few times on her butt. And the going is very slow.
I can see them. They see them, Papa. The bridge just kept going and going, but the views got better and better.
Here we are, lunchtime, in the rain, in the fog, in the mountains, on the trail. Does anyone want to say anything about how our day is going?
Bad.
On the ants, bad, long.
That was pretty.
Pretty, Aurora, any words of wisdom?
We're a bit more than halfway down. And we hate the Alpe Adria. I love the Alpe Adria show. As we came down here, Sophia told me lots of moments to leave. I'm gonna name this guy Big Nose.
Sophia,
Yeah.
today was the longest day of the Alpe Adria for
It
us.
was so long.
What was the best thing about it?
When there was that narrow path,
Yeah.
on one side it was cliffs bad in that book,
Yeah?
and the other side was grassy meadows, the good side.
True. Tova, why do you want to eat trail mix so much?
Because it's yummy and it fills me up to a hike.
How could you have managed to do that big hike today when you're only 5?
Becoming bigger.
Tamar, you have led Zadie up and down a mountain at the tender age of 5. How do you do it?
I'm a little more than 5.
Ha 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 ha. But seriously,
I don't know. A lot of patience and trail mix.
look at these girls. You have led them and me on over 250 kilometers of hiking. What have you learned along the way?
It's hard to be patient.
You,
Why can't yell at me anymore?
what do you mean?
Yeah, because I don't get that. I'm not that good. I'm not that patient. But then she knows that it's hard. So now she knows. It's hard to be patient with you, I think. No, she means it's hard to be patient.
Who wants trail mix?
You can't get. That's so. I'm so hating left.
Connect.
We're proud of ourselves for managing the biggest day of the Alpe Adria. I think we've already said that. Baby shark. Doo-doo.